Hello and welcome to A Various Version of Christmas, our podcast dedicated to the merest of holidays, the festive season about Santa, snow, being left home alone, the time of year we all come together and argue about why wreaths are even a thing. I'm your host, Ashley Hobley, and helping me grow my heart 3 sizes of Christmas cheer is Dylan Blatt.
I mean, I'm sure there is actually a reason. Like, why are wreaths the thing?
I don't know. Quick Google search.
I'm going to say, yeah, quick Google search probably answers this, but it's fine. What? No, hold on. Christmas wreaths. They're like telling me about the reefs in the ocean. Christmas wreaths have a spiritual
How did you spell wreaths?
Well, no, I think it auto-corrected it.
Oh, okay.
Anyway. Christmas wreaths have a spiritual meaning that represents an unending circle of life with no beginning and no end. It is circular shape because a Christmas symbol for Christ's suffering and ultimate triumph over death, and therefore represents eternity. The evergreen symbolizes growth, and that's a lot. Like, that's a lot for a fucking circular bunch of greens, isn't it?
Yeah, it seems unnecessary to me.
That seems, yeah.
All right, today we're talking about a new Australian Stan Christmas movie, which we've enjoyed the last few years. This one is Jones Family Christmas.
Brian, get here! Look happy!
You better not be eating my bloody all sorts.
No. This is the first time I've had the whole family together in donkey's years.
My skin is literally on fire.
We're in Australia. Everything here hurts.
Are you still enjoying London?
Oh, of course. Everything's fine. I'm fine. Alex has just broken up with her girlfriend.
Just promise me you'll pretend to enjoy yourself.
Your brother's new girl. I think she might be the one.
Welcome!
Everyone, this is Felicity.
Alex.
It's for a few nights and then we can all go back to our normal, happy life. What's the worst that could happen?
Right, everyone get your stuff. They're evacuating the whole area. The fires are getting closer. We have to go.
Directed by Stef Smith, written by Tegan Higginbotham, starring Heather Mitchell, Ella Scott Lynch, Max McKenna, Neil Melville, Nicholas Denton, and Dushan Phillips. Heather Jones has finally managed to get her family home for Christmas, but the festivities are disrupted before they begin by a fire evacuation order. The family has to band together as they discover what matters most. Please, we will be freely discussing anything and everything about the film, so if you haven't watched it, come back later. Like I said, it's on Stan. Dylan, what are your thoughts on Family Jones Christmas?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed
Jones Family Christmas, sorry. Keep getting mixed up.
Yeah, it's fine. Jones Family Christmas. I really enjoyed Heather Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Heather Mitchell. Sorry, the character and actor have the same fucking name. The mum. She was like sort of the star of this. I didn't love I get it's a Christmas Australian film, so that's like, oh, like I get it to a degree where it's like people would have, but like, you know, Christmas and fire season are deeply related for a lot of Australians. I don't know, it just seemed a little bit too lighthearted for such a thing that like deeply affected a lot of families and people around Australia. Obviously, that part I didn't love, I guess, but yeah, I thought it was funny. I thought that everyone was good in it. I think the child needs to probably go see a psychiatrist, but yeah, good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. You know, it's a fine Christmas movie. Oh, Dylan, I forgot to ask a question right off the top.
All right,
this movie a Christmas present, a stocking stuffer, or a lump of coal?
I'm gonna go stocking stuffer.
Yeah, I agree. It's a fine movie. Yeah. So apparently it's inspired by true events and the life of Tegan Higginbotham and her experience during the Victorian bushfires in 2019. Obviously, she must have had family in regional Victoria during that time. So, yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Obviously, it's a fun family dynamic where everyone comes together like they do at Christmas time and has all their secrets that they've kind of been keeping to themselves. Obviously, you've got the daughter who's living in another country. that kind of stuff, and obviously the foreigner who has to come to Australia, Australian outback, and is dealing with all the Australian wildlife. Hilarious. But yeah, I mean, it's a fun, lighthearted movie. Yeah, I didn't have an issue with the bushfire thing. I think they dealt with it respectfully for the most part. Like, and it's a story about people dealing with.
Yeah, it's not that I felt like they disrespected it. It's just not enough of a heavy hand. I know it felt like too light, which I know it's a Christmas movie, so it's sort of hard to do. But
yeah, okay. But yeah, I enjoyed all the different family dynamics. Obviously, you've got the classic setup of the boyfriend dating the girl that was with the sister. Very common occurrence in this small country town. Yeah, it was enjoyable. Am I going to watch it next year? Probably not. Yeah, it's interesting. I think the most curious thing to me is that they didn't actually explicitly say, but they heavily imply by the end of the film that the mum's sick and that's why she wanted them all home for Christmas. Which I kind of respect them outright saying it.
Deeply implied she has been struggling with something like maybe a cancer or something. Like,
the implication, and also the dad's best friend died, and that's why that felt a little bit out of nowhere. And then why didn't Flick? Oh no, not Flick. What's the daughter's name? That she didn't know about that. It seemed was odd. I did enjoy the storyline of the sister from overseas, like realizing that she wanted to come home, even though the husband's storyline of him constantly being on the shitter because he ate an egg sandwich. Crazy.
Wasn't just any egg sandwich. It was a very old, disgustingly old, definitely hot over. Yeah, disgusting. Sandwich.
From a plane.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was enjoyable. The eventual realizing that the running gag about the police being after this Indian dude was just a misunderstanding, and her wanting to be on the cricket team.
Yeah,
rather than him being chased down because he's got bad immigration papers.
Yeah, racism's funny, eh?
It's not racism. It's racial profiling. That's completely different.
Racial profiling is very funny, I think. Yeah,
it's fine. They're going to have another workshop, so it's all good.
It's like they're doing like a racial bit where they're like, oh, the cops are going to get him because illegal immigration. Like, I'll send him back. That's very dark and funny. And then they're like, instead they're like, let's just racial profile him and say, cricket.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a solid little Christmas movie. How would you rate this one to the other two standing Christmas movies we've got in the last couple of years? Sunburnt Christmas and Christmas Ransom.
I don't know. I'd have to go. I would say I enjoyed Christmas Ransom more than this. But yeah, I don't know. To do a full ranking, I'd have to
rewatch
them all. Yeah,
it's fair. Any other thoughts on this one? This is pretty light and breezy. A lot of the misunderstandings and banter and that kind of stuff is fun. Like,
I think Flick's a dumb nickname.
Well, it's just short for Felicity. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't like it. And I think all the girls in the club part were the best part of the movie. The book club with old mate. What the fuck is that actor's name?
I don't know. The taxi driver.
Yeah, the taxi driver. Bloody hell, what's his name? He's from Things. Fuck. I can't remember now. But Jimmy Reese, I think. Is that it?
That does sound familiar.
Yeah, from Giggle and Hoot.
Yes, that's right. From Giggle and Hoot.
There we go. Yes, thank you.
Yes, and Alex and Christina are the two daughters. That's nailed it.
Shout outs.
Also, super convenient that this tanker. Like, it's kind of weird that the dad was like not wanting to tell them about bushfires, I guess, the entire time and like hiding away the radio. even though this is a very serious situation. I guess trying to hold on to Christmas for as long as possible, I guess, was the
He was trying to protect his wife, I guess, was the thing, you know.
No, like from the start of the movie, though. Like,
oh yeah, but it was just like trying to not let anyone know until it became serious.
Actual, yeah,
like until he heard it was close to them. But her reaction was also quite funny. Like, can I just have a normal, good family Christmas? We're not going anywhere. It's like, okay, we'll just burn to death. Yeah.
Yeah, and of course you get the classic moment of the fire truck coming at the last second to save everything. It was a little bit dark. Them all like, we're gonna go sit in this dam because we all might burn to death otherwise. Let's get the 2 children into the boat, even though we've seen several children during this film. Where did they all go?
They're of a river, of a lake, you know.
The other lake. Okay.
Of a little pond. There was one next to it. It's just off camera.
Yeah. And then the other thing, the storyline involving Pam, and her being upset and wanting to go back to get the ashes, and then the joke is already been paraded once.
Yeah. It's pretty funny.
He's not got a mind being done again.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. So, yeah. Check it out. Yeah. So that was Jones Family Christmas. Let us know what you thought of the film by going to explosion.com/Twitter or jump to Discord at explosion.com/Discord. If you want to help us out here at a very explosionary Christmas, leave us a review on Apple Podcasts and Podchaser. Leave us 5 stars, and you can leave 5 stars or just tell people about the show. And if you've enjoyed what we're doing here, think it's worth $1, head over to our cover page at explosion.com/supports. Thank you very much for listening, and until next time, remember, don't eat that old egg sandwich. I agree also, it's weird that she had toilet paper with the center mouth open.
Yeah, it is.